those grape seeds, stems, and skins, together they're referred to as that grape pomace. How does adding grape pomace to dairy cow feed actually reduce some of these methane emissions that were found in the study?
Yeah, so grape pomace has tannins in it, so it's tannins and some fatty acids in it. And several studies have shown that tannins would help to reduce methane emissions, so they have an impact on the microbial community within the stomach of ruminants, and therefore, so there's a bit of modification that's going on over there. And most of the secondary plant compounds that contain tannins have shown to reduce methane emissions. So we've had an interest for a while now to see if grape pomace also can be used in this way so that it can reduce methane emissions. So what we've done was we've looked at different sort of sources, and we looked at sort of how the processing affects the performance of those as well. So we teamed up with my colleague Selena from the Department of Food Science and Technology. And what we looked at was, which grape types have the higher tannin contents, and which processing methods would actually help us retain that high tannin content that we wanted. And so through laboratory experiments, we found that there's some of the variety, like the red variety, mostly has higher tannins, and also if it is minimally processed, so just like a wet pomace actually had the highest tannins, and then as we dry it and as we process it, we kind of lose a little bit of that. So for this experiment, we wanted to have the best opportunity to see if there is a reduction in emissions. So we basically had very minimally processed or almost unprocessed grape pomace, so directly from the winery into a truck, and then straight to Davis into our dairy farm. And so that's the science behind it, is that the tannins within the grape pomace are responsible for the reduction of methane emissions.
The whole goal is that it's going to be benefiting both sides, or else it's not going to be implemented
Yes.
in agriculture. So, considering that low cost and sustainable nature of using the grape pomace, maybe how can vineyards reduce waste while also helping the dairy operations maintain that quality, cutting back on those methane emissions?
Yeah, exactly. I think what we saw was that it's a win-win kind of situation where you solve the problem of sort of byproducts from the wine industry, which may not be as useful then, but that can be then used by the dairy industry, where it becomes quite useful in terms of well, I mean, there are several things that we saw. One is, like we just discussed, like there's a better feed efficiency when you use grape pomace. And the second one is there's a reduced methane emissions when we use that. And then the third one is that the fatty acid profile of milk is also improved. So that's quite a lot of win-win kind of situation when we're using grape pomace.